Hey guys, how you doing? Dave here. I've been to restaurants and had onion rings. I've made them at home. And after a few minutes or, 5 minutes or so, they go soggy. So I thought I gotta perfect this and keep them crispy, keep them crunchy, and get the proper spicing. So I made these my super crispy onion rings. Believe me, the spices are great, the crunchiness is great. You're gonna love them, so let me walk you through this. Okay guys, I'm going to kick things off here by slicing up a fairly large white onion. You can use the onion of your choice, and we're going to make this about a 1/4 inch thick. Then I'm going to divide them into rings, something like this. You're going to get some large ones, you're going to get some small ones, but that's the beauty of onion rings, you get various sizes. And we don't want them much smaller than that. Next up, let's make our batter, and we're going to do this by adding 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour to a bowl, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and that's going to give it some heat and some wonderful color, and of course some regular pepper, salt, and you can just kind of do this to taste. Grab up my handy-dandy whisk, and I'm just going to give this a good mix. Alright, that's pretty good. Something like this. Now I'm going to add in a cup of cold water, little bit by little bit. Now I'm using sparkling water here, but you can use club soda. I've seen people use that. Or milk, or just regular water, until you get a nice smooth batter. And you want a consistency something like this. And see those nice swirls in the batter? That's about perfect. Now I'm going to drop in one of my onion rings and just use my tongs because I don't want to use my hands, it gets kind of messy. And just kind of roll this around until it's completely covered in the batter. Now I'm going to remove them then into the panko breadcrumbs. And I use panko, but you can just use regular breadcrumbs, but I like the panko, they're a little bit thicker. And give it a shake, rock, and roll. Then grab it up and set it aside on a plate. It doesn't get much easier. Don't these look great? And you know what? You can freeze these up too. Put them in a bag, put them in the freezer, and fry them again later. What the heck? The grocery stores do it. Okay, and now I'm going to fry these up in batches in some hot oil. And this oil is about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 177 Celsius. And you want to cook these until they're golden brown. There's really no set timeline. Once they're golden brown, I'm just going to take them out and set them aside in a wire rack. And I said there's no timeline, but this has only been a minute or two, depending on how hot your oil is. Don't these look incredible, guys? Sprinkle a bit of salt over the top. And there you have it, guys, our super easy, delicious, crispy onion rings. Okay, let's give this a taste test. I'm not sure if you heard that crunch, guys, but they're super crispy. I just love onions. And the spices are great. So good. You gotta try these. Serve them up with anything you want. Definitely give these a try. So for all the details on these crispy onion rings, head on over to cookandshare.com. Lots of great stuff on the blog. Thanks for watching, subbing, and see you next time.